What's going on, guys? So I wanted to go ahead and make a video of what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of videos here on my channel. Now, I am working on a 1988, I believe, Suzuki Samurai, and this is the steering rack that I'm working on right now, removing it from one I had laying around. Now, this Suzuki Samurai is totally beat. It's a shell. Hopefully I show it in this video. If not, then maybe in a future video I'll show it, but it's pretty much gutted, but it's missing a steering rack and the wheels are all over the place. It doesn't really move forward or back. It's stuck in place. So I really need the steering rack. So I went ahead and just started removing this one that I had. I'm going to put it on, as you can see in the video, as it goes on. But this is not the main Suzuki Samurai that I'm going to be working on or trying to restore. And I'm not going to really call it a restoration, mostly because I'm just putting it together. I have all the parts. I have technically 2.5 Samurais that were given to me, so I pretty much have a lot of parts to put all this together. And as you can see, here's the steering rack that I'm putting on that it was missing, and those wheels were like just all over the place. Once you try to move it, it would twist and turn, as you can imagine, facing out and inwards and just not letting me move it back and forth. But this Samurai does have an engine, transmission, front and rear axles, everything that you need to make it work. But I am not in need of it. So stick around. I'll try to keep doing voiceovers as the video goes on and explaining what I'm doing on each part of this video. So this is the liquid I'm going to be using to prepare the surface of the frame and all that rust is on there. It's not going to remove it or, take all that rust off in any way, but it is going to prepare it. Possibly just going to make it and put like a film around it if I'm right. I'm not really sure how it works, but you do want to paint it right away because there is chance of flash rust after you use this, and you don't really want that because it just makes things worse. But I'm pretty sure if you use it again and then paint it again, like right away, you should be fine. But here I am spraying it on, and I'm going to put this in every place that I pretty much see rust on. That little white that you see, I think, is fine because it has that like textured paint, so it should be fine. It shouldn't be anything wrong with it. I am going to put paint over it, obviously, so it's going to have that extra layer of protection. But this is the frame I'm going to be using. Didn't really mention that, but this is the main one I'll be using. And you're probably thinking it looks way worse than the other one. The other one looks intact, but the other one, actually, the frame, the shell has a little bit more rust that ate through. So that one's a little bit more in rough shape. The interior is super rough, has like no interior. Like, I'm sure some brackets are broken, so I don't really want to mess with that shell. This shell was sitting the longest, but it was the most intact. The shell that I had on originally was really like ate through, at least the shell. But the frame is, look, as you can see, in perfect condition. It has every wire, has every cable that I need. So it's not missing anything, nothing that I have to buy or waste money extra on for this project. Now, here I am throwing water on it, just removing that surface preparer. Now, I left it for 30 minutes. That's what it says to do, or a little bit longer, just depending on how bad it is. But I think 30 minutes is enough because it's not removing the rust, how I said, it's just preparing it. Now, in a little bit, you're going to see me get a little scraper and start removing a lot of this gunk in the front, because the front, I wasn't able to clean it as best as I could. So a scraper definitely helps get all that gunk out, and you'll see right now how bad it looks and how good it will look once I pressure wash it all off. But scraping it definitely helps. You can see the engine and transmission is separated. I got it like that, but it does turn on. We did test it real quick to see if it does turn on. It did. Just put a little bit of gas on the carb and turned on right away. Now, I don't know what else I'll be missing once I complete it. Never know what can happen, but we'll see when we get there. For sure I need a soft top. For sure I need to change the tires. The rims I want to powder coat because they are in rough shape. They're pretty rusted themselves. And the brakes and probably the disc, I have to change all that out. It's probably super gunked up. Maybe if I can clean it and fix it, I'll do that. But I think I have some extras that are pretty new that I can put on anyways. I have a completely new shell, not new, but a way better shape shell, a front clip, way better shape, and I'll show that in future videos. But those are not rust free, but they're in way better shape and don't have as much rust, and are gonna be helpful in this project. And I have every interior bit, so I won't have to waste any money on there. I have every glass, everything, and you're just gonna see me in future videos putting all this together with all the parts that I have available. And hopefully I don't have to waste, how I said, too much money on this. But here I am removing this gunk in the front here, and it's just coming off really easy. I wish I can get a close-up of how it looks, but trust me, it's way better than before. The gunk is completely gone. So please like and subscribe, guys. This is gonna be the next couple of videos I'll be doing. Hopefully in the next one you'll see me paint the frame, and then on the next one after that painting the shell and putting all this back together. And I'll just take you guys along for the process of building this and showing every step. And I'll probably be doing voiceovers for the rest of these couple of videos, just so you guys can get a better idea of what I'm doing as I go. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.